Hi Michael.
Hi Paul.
How are you?
Very well, thanks, mate. Yeah.
Good.
All right, yeah.
So I've got a letter to show you, all from Places for People, about your housing application. So here's the letter we've got. Firm offer of accommodation and sign up.
Great. Beautiful.
It's good news, isn't it?
Wonderful.
So this is your tent.
This is, well, what's left of it. Yep.
How long have you been staying in the tent for?
Ooh, near on 2 years now.
What happened when you first went for help?
Well, I went down to the local council offices in Bedford and I've just signed on for work. And they said, well, you know, can't do nothing. When you've got a job, we can probably then help you.
Yeah.
So when I actually got a job after I've been here a few weeks, I went back there and they said, well, as soon as you've got a job now, all you can do is go and rent somewhere private.
What's the main problem you've had with trying to find somewhere to rent privately?
Well, basically, there's no real private rents, and what there are, they're just rubbish, dirty, filthy holes.
Mhm.
You go to agencies, estate agents, and they're just too expensive.
Too expensive.
Too expensive.
Because you want to stay here, don't you? Because this is where your home area.
Yep, this is my home area.
So why is this area so special for you?
I've been born and bred here.
Cool.
Born and bred.
So tell me what it's been like camping in a tent for 2 years.
You've had its ups and downs. Mostly downs.
What's been tough?
Inconvenient.
Yeah.
Trying to do anything, trying to wash and keep yourself clean and tidy, it just takes time.
You've stayed remarkably healthy and focused the whole time, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah, nothing gets me down.
No, you're a very determined guy. So, how did you first come across No Enterprise?
By you, actually. You left me a card one day, I think it was. And before I could get in touch with you, you and your colleague popped round.
We did. Early morning. It was quite early. Was it 5? Half 5?
Oh, 5, 6 o'clock, something like that.
You were getting up then, weren't you? So we didn't wake you up.
No.
Because you're an early riser. So I'm really excited that we've managed to find something for you with a social landlord with Places for People, and it's been fairly quick actually. It's only taken like 2 or 3 weeks, I think.
If that.
A bit quicker than I thought it was going to be. What do you think would have happened if the outreach team hadn't come across and find you?
I'd still be here.
Is it depressing?
Oh, it can get depressing. Yeah, so... Yeah, and sometimes, you know, you just get so down, you think, I can't be bothered anymore.
Have you had trouble from other people coming to your tent?
Yeah, a few.
What?
Mostly kids.
What do they do?
Well, as you can see, I've got this tarpaulin over this one now. I've had about 4 tents since I've been here.
Yeah.
And they just come over and, especially if you're not here, they just trash it.
Trash it.
Yeah, rip it to shreds, throw things about. Yeah, and occasionally I've been here when they've sort of like thrown stones and rocks at it. And you just shout at them and they just giggle and run off. Came back from work and the tent was completely trashed.
Really?
Oh yeah, and everything was scattered everywhere.
What had happened to it? Just someone had...
It just ripped it to shreds they had and thrown everything and squirted like tomato ketchup and things all over.
Really?
Yeah.
Bizarre. Is that when you slept in the car?
Yeah.
Did you get any sleep?
Not that nice.
You've done incredible with your finances, haven't you? You've managed to save money.
Oh, yeah.
People think that everyone who's rough sleeping are heavy drinkers and drug users, but you've been living here for 2 years because you couldn't afford to find anywhere you wanted to live in Kempston.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this weekend?
I just can't wait to get out of here, really.
Yeah. Have you got anything planned for the weekend?
No.
More window shopping?
Oh, I should probably do a little bit of that. And I shall go and see my sister.
Yeah. Oh, does she not know yet?
No, I haven't told her yet.
You're going to tell her?
Yeah.
Ah, what's she gonna? What will she say?
Well, she'll be quite delighted, I think.
That's good.
I
Has she,
thought
has
I'd
she been worried about you?
Oh, she does at times, yeah.
You know the area, don't you, around where it is? And
Oh,
the
ever
flat.
so well.
That's good.
I used to live about 200 yards from the place. I've now when I have my own house here.
I think you're going to be a model tenant for them.
Well, I hope so.
I reckon they'll bite your hand off when you go and sign on papers.
Yep, I hope they do.
So I think as an outreach team, it scares me that you've been here for 2 years and nobody knew you were living here, or if they did, they didn't say anything
Nope.
and kept it quiet, and nobody came to your rescue, no one gave you any help, and you've just plodded along doing the same thing, living outside throughout winter 2014 and winter 2015. You've been living in this tent right in the middle of Kempston. And that scares me a little bit, because I wonder how many other people in Bedfordshire are living outside and rough sleeping and nobody knows about
There's
it.
got to be a few.
See you later.
Yep, you too. Thank you very much, Paul.
I will enjoy your last weekend camping in Bedfordshire,
Yep.
and then Monday it is a new week and a new future, hopefully.
Yep.
Cool. See you soon.
Yep, 9:30 Monday morning. Bang, I'll be there.
Great. So it's 9 o'clock on Monday morning, and I'm now off to meet Michael Gilbert in Kempston. He's been rough sleeping for 2 years in a tent, and he's hopefully going to sign up to a new flat in Adamson Court in Kempston this morning. So now off to meet him, and we're going to sign up for the tenancy. It's looking like it's going to be a really exciting morning for him. So we're on the way to Places for People, Hillgrounds in Kempston this morning. It is Monday 9:15. Time to see the new flat. How you feeling, Michael?
Great.
Yeah, looking forward to it?
Really looking forward to it.
Good, good. So, we're in the building. 69. We're looking for 70, aren't we?
Yeah. So one.
Fantastic. Let's go and have a look. So, we're inside the flat, and here's the view from the window. Nice. Walkies. What do you think about the place, Michael?
It's big,
Yeah,
needs a lick of paint and clean up. And,
yeah,
But yeah, so far so good.
brilliant. So it's a flat, but it's got 2 floors. So this up here is the dining room area. And where's the kitchen?
It's through here.
Nice. So you can eat some white goods and things.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of that.
Get it fitted out.
Yeah.
Looking forward to cooking.
No.
Lovely. Terrace. Nice. Outside. Hi Michael. Welcome to our office. So you come to do some more paper and admin.
Yep.
Now we've got the flat done this morning. Brilliant.
Yep.
Let's get on with it. Right, so Michael, we're back in the Nell office. We've been to visit the flat at Adamson Court this morning. How did the sign up go?
Great. Perfect.
So this morning you've come back to the office because we're going to get some paperwork done.
Yep.
And the plan for this morning is that you want to sort out your gas bill, your water bill, and we're also going to get a move on with sorting out the council tax, because you've got to enter the nice world of council taxing. So
Yeah.
you've been working so hard all these years.
Avoid. Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, we're gonna do some paperwork now and get you set up in the new flat. So it's about 3 weeks ago that you were rough sleeping in the tent in Kempston.
Yeah.
And you mentioned when we met you on Friday night that you didn't really know what help was available, and you'd had a letter from the council that you hadn't really responded to because it was a bit threatening. And then you'd also met me and Nick in the morning, and then after that you came back to the office and we had a catch up. We had a cup of tea.
Yep.
And we talked about the various different housing options that you were contemplating, weren't there? What the main thing that you wanted at that time was somewhere private that was in Kempston, didn't you?
Definitely private, Kempston preferably. Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about all the different housing options that were in Bedford, and we decided to sign up to Places for People. and Bedford Pilgrims Housing Association, and a property came up on the internet for Places for People. You don't have internet access, so I found it for you, and I applied for it, and we thought that we hadn't got it because they said it was unavailable, but then they came back to us and said actually it is available. And you were at work.
That's right.
Because it was about 10 o'clock in the morning, and you're really busy when you're at work.
Yeah, very good.
So I spotted it, and it said basically the first person over the line will get the flat.
Yeah.
So I scrambled into action and sent. Fortunately, we already had your payslips and your ID and everything. So I sent all of that across to Places for People. They came back to us and said that because you'd got all of your documents to them within about 4 hours, you were the fastest. Then we had a big palaver because they needed to speak to you on the phone, and that was really difficult.
Yeah, pretty hectic that was.
That was a hectic morning, wasn't it?
They couldn't get through to me, I can get through to them.
It wasn't the most straightforward. But finally you managed to speak to Places for People on the phone. They were really happy with the conversation, happy with all of the paperwork, and they had an empty flat and they wanted you in it. So then they booked us in for this morning, and we've just been across there, we've viewed the flat, you like it, we've signed up, you've paid a wodge of money to them, and you've got the keys,
Yes.
which is fantastic.
Complete.
So now we're on the road to getting everything settled in for the new home. So it's about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Was it less than that?
Less than that.
Do you think it's less than that?
Yeah.
Maybe 2.5 weeks. Fantastic. Well, I'm really glad Noah could be a part of this story with you, and we can help you this way. So yeah, let's crack on with phoning British Gas. Now that we've finished your budgeting form, why don't we go choose some new paint? You show me it. Is that your colour?
I don't think so, no. Not pink.
Okay. This is it.
Right, Michael. Take care.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you
And
very much.
I will speak to you again hopefully in a few weeks' time.
Yep.
Alright, mate. Take care of yourself.
Yep, you too. Thanks so much for again.
No problem at all, mate.
Great. Cheers.
See you later on.
Cheers, Paul.
Cheerio.
Thanks a lot, mate. Bye now.
See you, mate.